Good afternoon and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of the Weekly Brief. It is great to see you again. I'm Nivesh Royalty and I've been your host. Let's turn to the Alex Murdaugh story. Now, as you can see in the back of me, this is Alex Murdaugh. A judge sentenced Alex Murdaugh to life in prison on Friday for the murders of his wife and son, condemning the once wealthy and influential Southern lawyer to spend the remainder of his life behind bars. A powerful rebuke from the rural South Carolina legal system that his family dominated for more than a century. Judge Clifton Newman handed down the sentence after berating Mr. Murdaugh for nearly 20 minutes, urging the lawyer he had previously encountered in courtrooms to come clean about the shocking crime and the lies he said Mr. Murdaugh had told to cover it up. His shifting stories, the judge said, necessitated more lines, a pattern that kept repeating itself. Where will it end? It already ended for many who have heard you and concluded that it'll never end, he said. But within your soul, you have to deal with that. Mr. Murdaugh, who is 54, maintained his innocence as he stood in handcuffs and a tan jail jumpsuit in place of the blazers and dress shirts he had worn during the 6-week trial. Quote, "I would never hurt my wife Maggie, or I would never hurt my son Paul," he said, using a nickname for his slain son. The sentence came a day after jurors decided that Mr. Murdaugh had fatally shot his wife Maggie Murdaugh, who is 52, and their younger son Paul Murdaugh, who is 22, at the dog kennels on the family rural estate in June of 2021. Now, he also shaved all his hair ahead of his mugshot that was taken yesterday because of his sentencing. Of course, we will keep you updated in the Alex Murdaugh story, but for any other information, you can stay updated on nnewsorg.com. Let's turn to some political divorce news. Sorry for that graphic mistake. Let's turn to some political divorce news. Kellyane Conaway, who you might know, an advisor in former President Donald Trump's administration and frequent Trump critic, and lawyer George Conaway, her husband, are reportedly sorting out the details of a divorce following 22 years of marriage, according to Page 6. The pair, who got married in 2001 and share 4 children together, have notably expressed contrasting political views in recent years in a marriage that Vanity Fair's Best Leave-In called one of the greatest mysteries of the 21st century. George Conaway's criticism of Trump led to a tweet from the former president, who referred to him as a husband from hell in 2019. Trump, in a Truth Social post early Saturday, offered his congratulations to the former White House advisor as he called George Conaway a wacko husband. The Conaways have lawyered up, Page 6 reported, and are sorting out the details of their divorce. The Conaways have follow a number of hints from Kellyane Conaway that their marriage to the lawyer that has faced challenges, and she was open to that. She also wrote in her book last year that George's daily deluge of insults violated our marriage vows to love, honor, and cherish each other. I worry about our future, quote, I worry about the harm that's been visited upon us. And for what reason? For politics. That's what she told People in 2022. Of course, we will keep you updated if Kellyane or George Conaway make it official, but that is according to Page 6, and any other information you can find, of course, on nnewsorg.com. We will be the first, and hopefully the first you'll read to report it. Now, as you can see in my background, this is the animated version of the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, and this is some kids' entertainment news. Tonight, the Kids' Choice Awards are airing on Nickelodeon. Nate Burleson and Charlie D'Amelio, the TikTok influencer, are hosting. The kids have voted, and they will be delivering the results. Now, I am happy to report that I actually did vote for the Kids' Choice Awards. It's one of the favorite traditions I love to do, so I'm excited to see what this year's Kids' Choice Awards has. And You remember, we are not being sponsored, or this is just to advertise, because it's such an important award show that I love to watch. I think it's some important news. Let's highlight some kids news, right? So I want to thank you for joining me on season 2, episode 3 of the Weekly Brief with Nivesh Royalty. Please click and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We have posted a video weekly, right? We're going to keep posting videos weekly. This is the first video of March. So if you want to go back and see any of our previous videos, they have popped up on the little cards that you see at the top right of your screen. But please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so weekly Saturdays you don't miss any of our videos. Please watch the videos. We haven't been doing as great as we expect with the views, but one little view can help us get to our goal. So please follow us on social media. Okay. My Facebook is Nivesh Royalty. The news Facebook is Nivesh Royalty. On Twitter, you can follow me at Nivesh RTV or Nivesh Royalty, or the Weekly Brief. You can follow Weekly Brief YT, and our website, of course, is nnnews.com. So I thank you for joining me on season 2, episode 3 of the Weekly Brief on this March 4th, and Throwback Saturday. 1 month ago on this day, we started season 2 of the Weekly Brief. So very cool. I will see you next week for Weekly Brief season 2, episode 4. 2-4. Thank you, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Please subscribe and please hit the notification bell. Thank you for joining me. I'm Nivesh Royalty, and thank you for joining me for the Weekly Brief with Nivesh Royalty. Have a great week.